Sandra Bookman, and Here and Now. We'll be right back.
Tired of the hustle and bustle of the city? Well, maybe heading upstate for a not-so-typical adventure is the answer. And here's some ideas from Getting Away for the Day with Allyshia Renay.
Okay, guys, so we did a tour this morning, and it was so nice and so beautiful. I had to come back out here so that I could get a better look at the place. And I'm telling you, this place is like my dream come true. Look at this. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's cute. Oh my goodness.
Joining us now, Telly Award winner, 3-time Taste Award nominee, producer and host of Getting Away for the Day, Allyshia Renay. So nice to meet you.
Thank you. And actually, I was nominated for 4-time Taste Awards this year.
Okay, so you're correcting me. It's 4 times, huh?
Well, it's actually 7 in total.
Okay. All right. So I got to work on my information. And
no, it's not.
That
just came out.
That doesn't surprise me. Congratulations, because you do a very good job with the show. Where did the idea for this show come from?
Honestly, I worked in sports for many, many years, and I had an unfortunate injury where I broke my ankle. And I kind of slipped into a depression. And then a friend of mine, who is actually my consulting producer, and we grew up together back in Alabama, she said, you can go to the local public access stations, learn how to produce your own show. Okay, I have to do something to pull myself out of this rut. And I took the classes, and I decided to do a day getaway because those were the only things that helped me to feel better. And so I reached out to Dutchess County Tourism Boards, and it just took off from there. I would call people up, email them, and they go, okay, get away for a day out of Manhattan. Come on up. And that's how I got started.
Yeah, honestly, it's a great idea. And what intrigued you about upstate New York? Is that just because it was the whole idea of it was somewhere that you could get to within 24 hours and get back?
You're absolutely right. The fact that growing up, I didn't know anything about the Hudson Valley, anything beyond what they showed us on Sex and the City or Theo in the Village on Cosby Show when I was a little girl. And I went to Grand Central one day and I was playing around on the machine. Okay, I didn't know what I was doing. And I ran across the day trips. And I said, what is this? And so then I went to their website and my mind went, thinking a lot of the trips were like $30-something. So when I went up there, I felt so connected to the area because, again, I'm from the Deep South and all the trees and the water and the mountains. And I thought, okay, I like it here because I love the city. I love the 5 boroughs, but you can end up being on a hamster wheel, going to work, getting on the subway, coming home. And to be able to do that on public transportation, no less, it was just, I couldn't believe it.
And I think a lot of people have that thought too, that you're right. You can be on this hamster wheel. You're working so much and some of it may be fun, but sometimes you need to get away from the bright lights. So let's talk about some of the gems that you have uncovered. Any favorites?
Oh, no. I hate to sound cliche, but all of them were my favorites. But I think in terms of genres, I'll do it like that because I don't want to offend anyone. But Wings Castle, oh my God, if you haven't, you have to go.
Yeah, it is. I watched your episode and I have to be honest with you, I knew nothing about Wings Castle.
It is so enchanting and beautiful. And the owners they're so sweet. They're just really sweet people. And you can go to a vineyard. I don't even drink, but I love going down the hill to Millbrook Vineyards. And you can that skill. So that's one of my favorites. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Dutchess County because the food up there is so fresh. And when they say farm to table, like I go up there and get what I call my country girl meats. Vegetarians. I get my deer, I get lamb sausage. It's just, and apple, they make apple butter and pear butters that are just amazing.
Now I hear the Alabama girl coming out.
I know. Yes, that's who I am, and it helps me feel connected to my roots because there's just something about New York City I just love so much. But I need a break sometimes. So I go to the castle, and one of my favorite things about this area in general, I love to dress up. So I enjoyed going to Tuxedo, New York. They have this, it's like this whole town of buildings like a Renaissance fair. And I'm still praying that one day they'll turn into a Christmas market. It could be so fabulous for the state of New York. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. And that's what I try to convey with my show. And people who ask me about places to go, I'm like, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel enchanting? Do you want to feel shishi frou frou? Like the Abbey Inn and Spa, brand new. It overlooks the Hudson River.
And that's in Peekskill.
Peekskill. It is stunning. And Peekskill is a great spot because you can get off the train. There's actually a boat that rides up between the mountains on the Hudson. And then they have eateries there, but I'm telling you, Abbey Inn and Spa, it will have you wanting to put on your most fabulous cape and walk down the hallways.
You know what? And listening to you talk, it's one of the things that I think that viewers probably love about your show because you're just yourself. And you always get the sense of your enthusiasm for whatever place that you are visiting. So somebody watching your shows, what do you want them to take away? What do you want them to get when they watch Allyshia on one of her getaways?
I want them to get the authenticity. I want them to see that it's okay for them to go right behind me and do exactly what I did, and that is the truth. Because sometimes you get these very glamorized videos and posts, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all want to feel like we're our best selves all the time, but you need to know, hey, is it going to take time to get here? Do you need to bring your own food? I want people to know this. What I do is exactly what they can get. And I also want them to know that they don't have to break the bank.
Yes.
And I want them to feel happy because I don't know about you, but these past couple of years have been rough. And now more than ever, I just want people to know that there's somewhere they can go to relax. They don't have to take hours to get there. They don't have to, be stressed out about taking time off work to get there. Yes, you can go on a Saturday and come back Sunday, or you can go Saturday and come back Saturday. And I just really want to make people smile. If it doesn't sound too cheesy.
No, it doesn't. No, you are selling something that you are experiencing yourself. Like I said, your enthusiasm is obvious. Now, I know that you're on YouTube. Where else can we find your show?
Well, the show, it airs on 3 stations in New York City, Brick in Brooklyn, BronxNet in the Bronx, and Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And so once they air, then I house them on YouTube because I have to give them to the stations first. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'll catch it on YouTube. I'm like, you can watch it on their channels too. And I would like to say the stations have been amazing. The programs that they offer to help people learn how to do these things. And I can't believe that I get to do this because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But to say, I can't even get the words out how generous the tourism boards are, like Orange County, Cayuga. I just created a new wine show. And people in the Finger Lakes region, they were like, come on up. And they were just so inviting. I just want to thank everybody.
Look, you do a great job. It's good for them. I mean, these are treasures in New York, and you are doing a good job of letting everybody know that they're out there for them to enjoy. Allyshia Renay, it is so nice to meet you. The show is Get Away for the Day. Yes. And tell me, you have a website that we can send folks to. Yes, you can check me out on Instagram.com at Allyshia Renay. And also you can go to my YouTube page, Get Away for a Day with Allyshia Renay. And I just want to say thank you so much. I've seen you, not to gush, but I've seen you on television many times. And I just think you're just one of the classiest ladies ever. You are so kind, Allyshia. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job. We honestly can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me. You're welcome.
Sandra Bookman. And Here and Now will be right back.